All right, YouTube back again with another video, man. So a lot of celebrities are getting their nails painted for reasons I really can't understand. A lot of people are going around saying it's the new trend. And here's what I like to say, when I was young, I used to jump on a lot of trends. The baggy t-shirt, baggy pants. I used to wear my cousin's throwback jerseys, the Mitchell and Ness jerseys. I'm pretty sure everybody else did it. I've seen a lot of people in my area doing it. The jerseys were they were like dresses on us. They were huge, but I would still wear them to school. Didn't really care, especially if it was like Spirit Week. He had an old Derek Brooks jersey. That's when I became a Bucks fan. I didn't know who I was wearing, and then like literally when I became a Bucks fan, that next year they won the Super Bowl. But that's neither here nor there. Um, yeah. So Drake had his nails painted pink for some reason. I seen Usher had his nails painted black. A lot of celebrities out in Houston, they come out of there painting their nails all types of ways. And what I don't understand is why are so many male celebrities so quick to conform to a lot of buffoonery. You got a lot of them wearing dresses. You got a lot of, and my thing is not the fact that you do that, because look, Drake should be able to do what he wants to do, but there's nothing masculine about that. And masculinity don't mean you beating somebody up. It don't mean you sleeping with a lot of women, but it's just like identifying as a man and standing on man principles. Like, yo, I'm not having my nails painted pink. And I remember a couple years back, I'm not sure if it was Boris Cujo. I'm not sure who it was. It might have been him. And it was trying to do something for like femininity or feminism movement or whatever. And I remember he had his nails painted. I can't remember what it was painted, but he was holding them up like this with his son. And yeah, and I'm just like, yo, so since when did putting it on a t-shirt not be enough? Since when did having it on your biceps, flexing like that, not be enough? Why did we have to go about it doing it that way? And then they get mad at people for calling them out on it. It's like, oh, well, you guys are so insecure. I'm secure in my sexuality. Yeah, you should be secure in your sexuality. It may not be the same sexuality that I identify with. Like, a lot of these brothers got one foot on one side of the fence and another foot on the other side of the fence, and they're trying to dress it up and say that it's something completely different. Like, I remember a couple years back seeing Pharrell on the cover of, I think it might have been GQ, and he had like a coat dress on, and the title was The New Masculinity. And I'm just like, look, man, bless Pharrell's heart. Incredible producer, one of the best of all time. He's brought us the Neptunes, the Clips, so many bangers. But it's just like, that's not masculine. Y'all keep trying to dress things up and then point and make it seem like something else. And when people call you out on it, it's like, oh, these insecure dudes, they don't get women and da 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 da. It's like, nah, hey, bro, that's not masculinity, brother. And I'm gonna point something out too. I remember when I was younger, I'm a '90s baby, so anybody's a '90s baby probably can relate. I remember like when we were growing up, before rap was like the premier genre in music, and it influenced everything. Like, rap's always influenced a lot of stuff, but back then it was rock, a lot of the gothic crews and everything like that, what you seen on TV and stuff like that. So a lot of those dudes, especially in like those gothic bands, they had black nails. And I remember coloring my nails in with a black pen and thinking it was cool. And my dad looked at me like, what are you doing? And my mom told me like, oh, wash that ish off. What is you doing? That was the last time I ever did it. And it's not because my parents forced me to do it. It's just like, yeah, what am I doing? And then just looking back in it, I'm like, yo, like, a lot of those goth kids, they got out of that lifestyle because it was depressing to them. There was no point to that. You didn't have to act depressed trust me, this world is going to make you be depressed. You don't got to act like it, but you didn't have to act a certain way and then try to say that you were something else. So what I'm saying is, a lot of these times, these celebrities, knowing that they have an influence, knowing that certain group of people are going to look up to them, mainly younger generation are going to look up to them and think that a lot of this is cool. It's like the sagging, right? I used to sag my pants all the time. I used to have a belt, pull my pants up and then pull them down a little bit because I didn't want them on my waist. Stupid, right? And I remember we had a rites of passage thing they used to send me to during school, certain hours of the school. Like, I think I want to say it was Wednesday. Shout out to Rondell, and I can't remember the other brother's name. He had dreads, real cool guy. Gave us some good game too. I wasn't trying to hear it at the time, but I hear it now. And I remember Rondell said, "Yo, why do y'all sag y'all pants? Y'all know a lot of the dudes that sag their pants in jail, they're symbolizing they're somebody's girlfriend. Never sagged my pants since then." And bro, there's a lot of brothers that know this and they still sag their pants. So initially what they're telling you is they don't have an issue with identifying as someone's girlfriend, even if it's their girl. They're their girl's girlfriend, which is the reason why a lot of these brothers are feminine out here today to begin with. But even breaking down like a lot of the NBA players, I seen Russell Westbrook wearing a dress. And, you know, they say, oh, it's fashion. Listen, as a man, you know, I just turned 30 years old last year. The style that I really want to transition into, that I'm working on transitioning to as I get into my money, you know, like that James Bond, Harvey Specter, Kevin Samuels, Billy D. Williams wearing a fly suit, fly fitted suits, tailored suit, fly pea coat, some shades, you know, really just looking like a man out here. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is so wrong with that? And bro, God, yo, y'all make it seem like it's you saying you hate gay people or the LGBTQ community by saying that. Like, bro, that don't mean that you're not secure with your sexuality. It's just like, yo, listen, stop trying to dress things up and say that it's something that it's not. Stop trying to pee on everybody's head and make it seem like it's not raining, or tell me that it's raining, for that matter. And it's just like, bro, we have to get better at starting to separate a lot of these people from their work. Now, depending on how egregious some of their acts are, you have to just cut it off altogether. Some of y'all still listen to R. Kelly, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm guilty of it too. There's 3 songs that I probably may never ever stop listening to. I know his acts were egregious, but I Believe I Can Fly, Your Body's Calling, and Bump and Grind. But that's besides the point. Michael Jackson is the greatest entertainer of all time, in my personal opinion, and I believe a lot of people's personal opinion. His life outside of the music, there was a lot of questionable activity going on. Whether you believe he did what he was accused of doing or not, put that aside. There was still a lot of questionable activity he was in and out of. Prince, love his music. I'm not cutting the butt part out of my pants just to make a point. Why can't you just tell people to kiss your ass instead of showing your ass at a joint? These brothers was wearing heels. Love Rick James music. There was a lot of questionable activity going on in this life outside of the booth too. You know what I'm saying? So it just like, I remember even before the stuff happened with Jonathan Majors, you know, he had the Essence magazine cover where he had his lips puckered. He was wearing like these boots that was all the way up to his knees and everything, sitting in a real weird position. Even the picture he took with Michael B. Jordan, like, yo, look, I love my brother. Me and my brother real close. I would never take a picture with him like that. There's no reason to. Like, and then they get mad when people ask him about, like, when people are saying, oh, how do you feel about people saying that, you know, what you were doing wasn't masculine? And he was upset at, you know, people asking him that. But it's just like, hey, bro, why do you act like, it's like Charlie Murphy said, like, what are you mad at? I mean, you know where you got that shirt from, and it wasn't the men's department. You know what I'm saying? What are you mad at? You got your legs crossed with your lips puckered. Come on now. Why are you mad that these people put you in a compromising position and you agreed to it, and now when people question you on it, you want to make it seem like we the ones that's wrong? This is how they do these things. This is what they have them do. They have them do their bidding. When I say they, whether it's the powers that be, Hollywood, whatever you want to call it, the powers that be in the music industry, whatever. This is how they start to twist things. It's like, oh, well, he's comfortable in his sexuality. All right, well, does that involve doing things with the same party too? And I'm not saying none of these brothers are, but you can't have pink nails and tell me that you may not. Y'all seen that one dude that called himself the booty warrior, got out of jail, got a wife, and talking about he missed butt. Come on, bro. Shit. That's man. Yo, a lot of the stuff that's happening is baffling, bro. Like, I seen Russell Westbrook wearing a dress one time, and you know, they call it fashion. And just like, yo, bro, look, if I got a question is this GAY or not, I'm just not going to wear it. If I got a question like, yo, does this make me look feminine? I'm not going to wear it. It's not it's pointless. Like, guys, there's nothing wrong with getting a manicure and making sure your nails are clean, because a lot of y'all don't take care of yourselves at all. Dookie nails. Got black stuff in and out your nails and got the nerve to ask somebody, can I use your Blistex? Can I get some Vaseline because my lips is dry? Nope, you cannot do that. Absolutely not. I might catch something by shaking your hand. Here, take a pound, bro. I'm good off that, bro. You feel me? But a lot of y'all, like, bro, if I got to be a part of this androgynous activity, wearing certain things, doing certain things just to get in certain positions, you know, I want to be able to reach a lot of people. And content creation to me is, you know, I can motivate, I can teach, I can try to get y'all, see what a lot of y'all men and women can learn from a lot of the stuff that's going on around us, and also entertain y'all. But yo, if I got to start to compromise my manhood, I'm out. I'm not going to conform to a lot of stuff. If that gets my channel taken down, whatever the case is, look, yeah, they can have it. But my thing is, why do some of these celebrities act like they can't just say no? I'll tell you why. Because then they know that somebody's gonna pull the plug on what they deem is a successful career. People are scared to get blackballed, bro. I mean, you seen it happen with Monique. She's red hot, and in 1 minute you just don't see her. And they made her look like she was crazy when she was saying, yo, this person shut me off. This person shut me off. This person was agreeing with it. That person. And then everybody was saying she was crazy, loud, boisterous. And then guess what? Look, maybe that some of that was true. But then guess what? She starts to make a comeback. And then here you have people apologizing for what they did to her. They told Raz B he was crazy when he was saying certain music producers was doing some heinous things. Look at all these child actors, bro. From the Lindsay Lohans to the Elijah Woods to the Macaulay Culkins to the Aaron Carters, rest in peace. Like, a lot of these kids go through certain things in their lives when they're young because maybe they want to be something. Even the brother that played the famous Jet Jackson, rest in peace. Like, a lot of these kids want to be something in an industry that's ran by demons. And then when certain things get a hold of them, they're never the same. Bro, look, Elijah Wood had to take a step back. If I don't get my career back, that's cool, but I need to make sure I'm always right to pursue this. And he may never be as big as he was going to be because, bro, he was white hot at one point. He had everything, The Good Son, all the Lord of the Rings movies, and he had a couple other Jones too, but he said himself, I had to take a step back. There's certain things that a lot of these kids that's trying to get into this business go through that I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. He didn't necessarily say that, I'm paraphrasing, but you know, y'all go look up the quote. And you know, it just brings me to a lot of the people that's making Instagram pages for their kids. For what? Guys, y'all know what y'all opening some of y'all kids up to be ridiculed for no reason other than their parent thinks that their kid's so special. Your child is special to you. They don't need an Instagram page. You don't need to show them off to the world. Look, sure, you can do it, but why make them a page? To do what? You want your kid to be to have you want people to know that your kid is washing dishes? He's gonna have to wash dishes one day. You want everybody to know your kid takes out the trash. Your kid is at a karate class. Your kid's getting his hair cut. Your kid's getting her hair done. Your kid, she's in her first painting class or whatever. It's just like, look, put that on your page the way you feel like it, but to make a certain page for your child, I don't know why y'all doing that. Why do y'all want to groom them into like being models or something like that, bro? Let them come to conclusion with wanting to do that. To me, that's sick. And it's thirsty for when I see adults doing that with their children and then looking around when people are judging, having certain jokes about their kid. Like, bro, people going to talk about you. People talk about me. So why put your kid in a position for them to go through that as well, too? They don't know what's going on until they start to understand what's really going on. And then those same people see you out in public and they got those same jokes face to face. When your kid gets old enough, they're going to understand what's going on. And they're going to ask, why are these people talking to me like this? Why are these people saying this stuff? Like, what? Yeah, it's because I made you an Instagram page and, you know, these losers were commenting on this. Now they shouldn't do it that, but you put them at risk of doing said things. This all relates to the brother get these celebrities getting their nails painted, because it's just like, yo, there's predators out here, dog. Whether you believe it or not. Why do y'all want men to be so feminized? Like, yo, bro, it pains me, because it's like a lot of these celebrities having kids and they like, oh, we're gonna let them choose their gender. 10 years ago, would you have did that? 10 years ago, would Drake have painted his nails? No, he wouldn't have, because he didn't. And now it's a trend, so you're gonna do it? Look, man, whatever you identify as, that's cool. But we need to start calling it what it is. It's buffoonery. So if you want to get online and look, some of y'all know I put up my stand-up comedy clips, and yes, I'm still pursuing it. But yo, if they ask me like, yo, we got a funny commercial for you, we want you to dress up as a woman, we got the perfect joke. It's like, look, there's funny, because there's people that have done it. Martin was Big Mama, and Eddie Murphy played one of the clumps that was the mom and everything like that. But me personally, if I can't really see nothing funny with it, I'm not doing it. And even then, maybe I might pass, because maybe I might see something that I can do funnier outside of doing that. Bless Shannon Sharp's heart, but he said on his podcast with Ricky Smiley, shoot, you give me $100 million, I'll put a bikini on. All right, well, so you got your masculinity and your manhood has a price tag to it. I rock with the Club Shay Shay. Like I said in the video, I want him to go on and achieve all that he can achieve, but your masculinity and your manhood has a price tag on it. You know, you can earn $100 million a different way. That's the times we living in, bro. And then when you start to speak on things like this, they call you certain names. They say you insecure. Oh, well, get with the times, you dinosaur. It's like, yo, look, I don't have a problem with anybody in the LGBTQ community or whatever. Plus, I don't have a problem with somebody living the lifestyle that they want to live. But damn, do you got to have it in our faces all the time? And these so-called heterosexual entertainers, what was the point of this? I seen Usher having his nails painted black. I'm just like, well, bro, what's the point of this? For what? Why does a man have to have on high heels? Why does a man have to have his nails painted a certain color? Why does a man have to wear a dress? For what? I heard somebody say, well, the Scottish, no, they didn't. Those were kilts. The difference between a kilt and a dress. Stop being disrespectful. Some of the African garments, those aren't dresses. Those are the African garments. It's like, some of y'all just be trying to point and make excuses for certain things. Yo, I'm not that big of a Drake fan to not be able to tell the truth. That was some buffoonery he was on, like the rapping and everything. And he flashed the watch and then got his hands right back out there. And then when you could see him in the mirror, he's doing this, that, and the third. But then when he had the camera on his hands, he was, oh, let me get that. Here. Oh, yep. You can't see that good. Bro. People gonna get a picture, bro. You're Drake. There's people that looked at that was like, hold up, wait, is he? Nah, hold up. There's people that looked at that video time and time was like, yo, because I know he light skinned, but is that pink on his nails? Nah, hold up. Let me let that play again. That's pink. Hold up. Yeah, come here. This nigga got pink nails on. What the? Nah, come on, bro. Like, and granted, look, Cameron wore pink, and there was a lot of us walking around with the pink white tees. I said pink white tees. The pink t-shirts came and went. I am not painting my nails pink, bro. And to me, wearing a pink t-shirt, a pink polo shirt, maybe even like a pink or, it's salmon, like Jay-Z said, a pink or a salmon suit, it's a blazer. It's two different things, bro. But I don't understand, like, well, why are brothers so quick to dye their hair? Like, yo, y'all dyeing y'all hair like women. And I'm not talking about like, all right, yeah, you may got some grays, so you use the stuff to make it look like you got a head full of black hairs. Hey, look, man, that's just brothers that want to hold on to the youthfulness. You feel me? Whatever, right? But to dye your hair blonde when you were born with black hair? I mean, come on, bro. Why? I never wanted to experiment like that as a grown man, as a child when I didn't know any better. Like, yo, listen, we was in the football locker room. There's a lot of weird stuff that happens in there when you're a child, smacking each other butts. You know, yo, good play, good play. You know, you know what I'm saying? Like, but as an adult, when you know better, you supposed to just be able to realize, oh, this is some buffoonery going on here. I ain't with this. Like I said, there's certain rooms I don't even want to associate myself with as I climb up the ranks because I don't want to be around certain things. I wouldn't even be able to trust y'all with a drink in my hand, let alone put my drink down. I wouldn't even be able to trust certain people in certain rooms with a drink in my hand. Oh yeah, yo, Karan, if you can be in this movie if you do X, Y, and Z. Maybe it ain't for me. Oh nah, well if you don't do this, then you can't never have an acting career. Nah, well acting may not be for me. Sorry. I'll go be a firefighter or something. But I am not doing this. And y'all probably gonna make it seem like I'm struggling, I'm hurting, whatever. Nah, I'll be alright. I'll be able to look myself in the mirror. So I'm not sure where a lot of this nonsense is going, man. But yeah, if you a man, stand on man business. Stand on being a man. Like, yo, look, ain't nothing against none of y'all brothers that's getting y'all nails painted, but hey, bro, listen, unless you got one foot on one side of the fence and one foot on the other, I personally think Drake is trying to get another audience, tap into another audience, but it's just like at the end of the day, it's like, yo, how much attention and how much of an audience do you really need? You're Drake, bro. Your albums are going to do good every time you drop them, whether it's streaming or the sales. Every time you post, he gets like 1 million likes and views and all that. So it's like, yo, bro, how much money and fame do you need? I don't know, bro. It's weird times we living in, man, and I'm gonna just keep y'all on y'all prayers, man. That's all I got for y'all today, man. I just like the video. Comment down below if you agree with me. Comment down below if you disagree with me. Tell me why. If you think I'm wrong, tell me why I'm wrong. If you think I'm right, tell me why I'm right. But either way, can we all agree that this is buffoonery? Like, we in a very, very weird era where men are just out here doing any and everything to be on the forefront of nonsense. It's your boy Karan, man. I'm out, bro.